My name is Penny Rivers. I've lived in Godalming since 1974 and I was elected to Waverley in 2019 and I represent the ward of Farncombe and Catteshall. I was inspired to get involved in politics and question things from a very early age. I am Jamaican born and I grew up as a white minority in a black community. My fellows at school would often be caned because they didn't get their times tables or their spellings correct. And I questioned why that was, why the white children succeeded and the black children failed. And the reason is because then, it's a long time ago, we went home to be coached by parents who knew the answers. They went home to houses without power and their first thing they had to do after school was to collect water and carry it home in tin buckets on their heads. That's not fair. So as a child, I could see the disparity of wealth and opportunity. So I think from a very young child, I questioned why that was, social injustice. I was also quite a quiet child and I used to listen to local politicians, to the then Prime Minister, Sir Alexander Bustamante, to the then Minister of Education, Dr. Howard Cook, and to our great family friend, Dr. Marco Brown, who was a full-time doctor and elected politician and Minister of State for Tourism. He it was who inspired me to get involved in politics. And I have here his Order of Distinction medal from Jamaica. And he has died at age 94, but he gave years and years of service to Jamaica. Long ago, I wrote a letter to the newspaper about the state of the High Street, and then I was invited to stand as a Liberal Democrat. And I was told, there's not a chance of you being elected. This was in 1995. I stood for Godalming Town Council and I was elected. And from then I've become more and more involved. If you are interested in people and place and the planet, if you really care about those and think you have anything to contribute, get involved and stand for election. I enjoy listening to people and trying to make a difference, and there are times that I feel I have made a positive difference and I enjoy that. Two things I'm very glad to have been involved in. One is the planting of the hawthorn hedge along the meadow allotments, and that is just there and beautiful and enjoyed by everybody. And the other is authorising the rainbow crossing on Flambard Way. Two things that I'm very glad to have been involved in. It is challenging, to say the least, if not impossible, to please all the people all the time. So I think you have to give yourself permission to just do the best you can, knowing that things take time and problems are difficult. The advice I'd give to my younger self is, I used to be very nervous, but I would say now, just do it. Politics matters because people matter. So just get involved.